Okay, expand out of the single brackets. We can see there are 4 different problems. The last one is a bit of an interesting one, but I'll come back to that later. Okay, so for these ones here, let's have a look. So what I like to do is identify each of the terms and its operator, and then I can start thinking about solving or expanding out of these brackets. So the first one is where we take the term which is outside of the brackets, and in turn we multiply it by each of the terms inside the brackets. So for the first one, it's 9 times minus 9g times minus 6g. So what that actually means is this. It says 9g. Now what does 9g mean? It means 9 times g. And we're going to multiply that by minus 6 times g. So this is where we multiply like by like. So we can multiply 9 times minus 6. Now what is 9 times minus 6? It's minus 54. So that's these guys taken care of. They're out. And then g times g. Now we don't know what g is. So we represent that by g times g is g squared. So that's how that works. And then the second part is going to be this, 9g times positive 5. 9g, so it's positive 9g times positive 5, so it's going to be positive 45 and positive 45g. And that's that one. Let's do the next one over here. So again, let's go through that process of identifying each of the terms. Makes it a little bit easier, and then doing our multiplying out of the brackets. So g times minus 2g. So it goes like this, right? G times minus 2 times g. So it's going to be minus 2 and then g squared, because g times g, I've done that bit, that's the minus 2, and then g times g is g squared. And then I do the next bit, which is g times minus 5. Now just remember that when there's a variable without the coefficient in front, we know there's a secret 1 there. So 1 times minus 5 is the question, so that's going to be minus 5, but we are talking about a g as well, and so it's 5g, minus 5g. Okay, let's try the one down the bottom here. So minus 7g times minus 6 minus 3, 6g minus 3. So let's do our multiplying. We have minus 7g times minus 6g, so that's positive 42g squared. And then minus 7g times minus 3, so that's positive 21g, this g. Okay, so that one. This last one's a little bit interesting. Again, let's just identify all of the terms. Okay, and now we can have a go at simplifying or expanding out of the brackets. So 2g times 3g, right? 2 times g times 3 times g. So it's 2 times 3 is 6, and g times g is g squared. Okay, next one is 2g times 4, so that's positive 8g. And then the last one, we've done everything that's in the brackets. So now that and that and that have been taken care of, and we have down here another 2g. Now this really, we would normally be asked to simplify this, and so ideally it would look like this. Like terms are gathered together, right? We collect the like terms. So g squareds, there's only one term which includes g squared, so 6g squared, and 8g plus 2g equals plus 10g. And that is how that looks.